Greetings, my friends. I am Gilles Mansillon, artist and spiritualist. I continue to come and discuss the energies of this powerful transformation. It is important to stay aligned on the vertical axis. The pillar of light will eventually descend upon us to connect to our soul star and the earth star, as well as to understand where time is circular and not linear. I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to discuss a few ideas. Thank you so very much. Do not to forget to subscribe. I thank you very much for your likes, your sharing, your comments, for your donations. The coming disclosure, there's a lot of disclosure, revelation that are going to be coming into the earth stage. But it's more for the general population than the teachers of light or the light workers or the star seeds. Though for us, we are already aware of all those things that are going to be revealed. So very much the intention is really key. Intuition is, your intention is very key to serve the highest good, to serve your highest good and the highest good of all. But your intuition is really what will lead and guide you and protect you through the process. It is important to turn more often to the prime creator and less towards the social media and the earth stage. To take a step back, it's okay. You don't need to see all, you don't need to share all that you see on social media. But we need to tune in more and more and more to the higher frequency in order to integrate this higher light and find our freedom, the great freedom that comes from within, that will manifest outside as well. But once our channel is open, we're getting the guidance anywhere and everywhere. We're taking this everywhere. For at the beginning, it's very important to do the meditation, to connect, to open our channel, to remain in the alpha state of consciousness. The beta state of consciousness is the full awareness of the sensory world, of the hologram. But the alpha state is to be really peaceful and connected to our inner self, yet while aware of the outside world. So we need to maintain a peaceful, stable alpha state of consciousness, and continue to do the meditation to connect to your soul, your spirit, and your guides. Change is the only thing we can expect right now. It's going to be great change, and also the increased psychic ability that will manifest more and more. And trust what you're getting from your higher self. It is important not to doubt your guidance. Well, it's like for a very long time, first it was like, well, yeah, you're telling me this, but that's not what I'm seeing, that's not what I'm experiencing. But in truth, this is really the doors to freedom that our higher self, our soul, and our spirit are offering to us. All the people that are in position of power, the dark ones in the position of power, have been changed, have been warned that the change is coming. They're not going to be able to maintain the status quo. And trust in the perfection of the energies of your destiny, of your freedom, of your soul and spirit. We're no longer held back by doubts and fear. So stay true to the past, even if all is not clear, even if all is not revealed. Keep hope, joy, and light. Those are potent protection against the dark. It's really important to not allow yourself to be victim by those energy. And trust in your dreams and your visions. Very important to have faith in that. Maintain a vision of peace, of freedom, of abundance and creativity for yourself and for the whole planet. For that is really what is to come. But as light workers at the first wave, we're going to receive that first. And understanding there is armies of light that are awaiting to manifest, to enter into the earth's plane. But they're already there, and you can already be working with them through telepathy. They're already available to connect with, and all in heavens are in the service of the earth and the Creator. So if you are too, then you can benefit from unlimited resources. The universe, the whole higher force of the universe will support you. Always work for the highest good of all and your highest good. Do not sabotage yourself because you think it's going to serve somebody else. And but the deep state will continue to create chaos and fear, like you see those drones in New Jersey and New York and China. It's like those have nothing to do with the Galactic Federation ship. Are light, they're beautiful, they don't have like, they are not at all like that. So it's like, and the present administration in the United States, they come from outer space, they are a danger to our security. So it's like a false alien invasion, when actually the Federation knows that those are come from the Earth, they're part of the deep state. Well, the elected President Trump says, shoot them down, don't let anything happen, don't fuel the fear and all that. because there is so many light ships that are in orbit. There are millions of Galactic Federation ships that are serving the Christ, serving the light in orbit, but they're cloaked, and there's much wisdom available as our memory. We can reconnect telepathically to all those beings. But there is also a great deal of wisdom and connection that will come as we tune in to the frequency of the inner Earth. This world called Agartha, the Earth is hollow, and for some people believe it's flat. For me, it's like it's hollow. But on some level, it can be flat, as we see the dimensions stuck on top of the other. But on the physical plane, it is not, or not flat, or not. And for the inner Earth, it's like crystal kingdom and inhabited by peaceful Christed beings that are ascended, and they long for the reunification with their cousins from the surface. You can connect to Telos or Shambhala. Shambhala is a city of light, a crystal light, where all the ascended masters are pretty much have their headquarters on the planet, and it's below the Gobi Deserts. When Telos, Telosians is a city of crystal light city, and on the other side of the Mount Shasta in California. So we long for this reconnection. They're really expert in de-densification. They're multi-dimensional beings that are the descendant of the civilization of Lemuria. When they first there was this war against Atlantis, they moved into the inner Earth, and there was some chaos there for a long time. But now it's been at peace for like 800,000 years now. So continue to cultivate love, compassion, and unity. That's very, very much essential. And understanding there's so much that can be revealed through our dreams. When we sleep, we're doing so much work during our sleep states, and we're not always aware of all that is going on. And continue to practice your spiritual practices, whatever they are. Peace of mind and meditation. All acts of goodness, kindness, and compassion have a great impact on the collective, even small one. So it all serves the collective, but it also serves our own personal evolution. It's like, because it is our experience. When we discuss the idea of pulse, everything pulse. There is a pulse. The pulse of our heart, of our life, is our heart, our heartbeat. We don't need to think about is our heart's going to continue to beat. It's like breathing. We don't need to think about breathing. Those are the two gifts that we receive. That's like completely automatic. Yet as we tune in this pulse to the pulse of love. Our heart is vibrating on the frequency of love, and then we're taking deep breaths, and the breath is very important to reappropriate our breath. So understanding the pulse of the earth, the earth also has a pulse, and the central core of the earth is accelerating its frequency, so it's warming up a little bit, but it's activating all the crystal field of the planet to accelerate the transition of the surface world. But everybody is ascending, even on the inner planes. And so we want to tune in our heartbeat to be in alignment with the pulse of the earth, with the pulse of the sun, the great central sun, and the prime creator. There's all kinds of pulses that once all the pulses are aligned, it's like a great sense of feeling complete and joyful. Also, we need to be ready for all our memory bank to be reorganized, and it's a reset. We'll have a lot more clarity. We're getting more and more, but soon there's going to be an event, a big event. Spirit told me about this event. It's going to bring a lot of truth and clarity. We'll have a lot of more memory of our galactic history and our divine origin, and we'll no longer be plagued by negative memories that will be filed within our memory banks. For the ego mind cannot be receiving the higher light. It just doesn't know how to do that. So it's all received through the heart, and it's important for our heart to be still and connect to the sacred breath as much as possible. For the heart needs to lead the mind. We have to learn to think with the heart and to feel with the mind, and also to drink a lot of water, a lot of water. It's really about anchoring and transforming, assisting the physical cellular transformation. When you receive an important information, drink a glass of water. You will anchor it. And because we're moving from a dense physical form to a fluidic light energy, our light body are going to be activated. Also, because of that, our cellular memories, all kinds of memories that are being activated, and all the past and all the future are recorded within our DNA, within our cell. Which can be strange that the future is just as recorded as the past, but it's a matter of organizing those memories and aligning with the highest timeline. For time is like a spiral. It's just the way it is. It's not linear, and on eternity, it's a circular. It's like the cause and the effect are one. My Father and I are one. They cannot be any other way. We are connected eternally. To make that connection eternal, make that presence permanent. And but we live here in the sequential line of event. It is normal. Each moment needs to be experienced with gratitude and appreciation. Do not forget to include gratitude in your meditation. There is so much to be grateful for. It informs God that at least you're appreciating, regardless of the difficulty and the challenges that we've been tested with, that there is a certain level of appreciation, and that frees the way. And for if we were given it all at once, it would be like that would be given all the meals that we will ever eat during this lifetime in one table in one time. It's like many things will become cold. We wouldn't know what to eat. So take each plate each day, each information one at a time, and that forces us to learn patience, to learn courage. Although the process is really hard, time is the separator, and sometimes it's really hard. But before the resolution and the fulfillment and the freedom come, and so because the separation of light, it also helps us to cultivate the hope, the faith, and the trust. And for we've done a lot of personal work. Now it's time to relax, to enjoy, to be in a receptive mode. To I hope you wrote your letter to Santa Claus so that it can bring you the gift that you want. It's important to ask the universe, to continue to ask, and to know that you deserve it, and to be in the gratitude as you choose to receive, to be already in the receptive mode, like if you already had it. And continue to focalize on this vertical axis. There is the cross of matter. We're still aware of this linear process of evolution, but we always can return to steer the pendulum of duality, to return to align our chakras and our higher chakras and the chakras of the earth. Well, I hope this message will resonate with you. I'm going to pull a few oracles. I thank you so very much, my friends, that we're getting ready for this wonderful, wonderful time that is to come. The card of the day is regeneration. Ask before you go to sleep that your body regenerates. Or you can regenerate during the daytime as well, but during the night it is important that we do that. We continue to cultivate this regeneration. I'm going to pull a few cards. For the card of the day is memory. Remember, the light within your heart is the same as the light of the sun and the reflection of the moon. It is the same energy that guides the tide of the ocean and touch your heart within. What does your true heart is asking for? What do you need to say to someone that you haven't said yet? Seek to express your truth. So it's very much about there is no danger, and you just need to express. Don't be shy. Don't be timid. Don't be. And then we'll pull a card from the wisdom of the ocean. And here it says, look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in the situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. So it's very much always about looking into the depths of things, and even if you don't have all the ins and outs, it's always good to seek the internal motion, the internal process. I'm going to pull a few oracles from the Moon Oracle. The observer of the day is meditate and contemplate. It's the new moon in Pisces, so it's about meditation, contemplation, a time of relaxation, just to be at peace within. The wisdom in the situation is the third quarter of the moon. Adjustments are required. So we need to always adjust, and we need to always, when we see a negative belief or a limited belief, it's an opportunity to change it, not to become, I have no choice to continue to think that, so there is always little adjustment that are required. What we need to understand is luck is on your side. It's a new moon in Sagittarius, so just be lucky in life and know yourself to be lucky in life. What we need to do is you are good enough. The full moon in Virgo. Accept yourself. You're perfect as you are. Of course, we'll all be doing work and working on ourselves, but you are beloved of the Creator. No, I love myself. I love who I am. I love where I am. I love all that I am. Repeat to yourself. Even if you see certain things that still needs to be worked on, you are good enough. you are good enough the process has been completed, the cycle is completing itself. And the outcome is to work through your fear. It's a new moon in Scorpio. If there are fears that are coming up, they are here to be discharged. They're not. So it's like fear is a false appearance, false, false is a false situation that appears to be real. And so do not be fooled by fear, because that's the tool of the dark. They will project fear into the future. Fear is only an element that warns you against potential danger, but it's not an instrument of creation. So when it comes from love, when there's fear, just breathe 3 times and then connect to love, and then create something from love. And I'm going to pull a few cards from the Ganesh. The observer of the day is generosity. It continues to be generous materially and spiritually. The highest wisdom, the wisdom, is the capacity to love. For we're always increasing our capacity to love. What we need to do is belonging. It's up where we belong. There are mountains in our way, but we climb a step every day. So it's about belonging, also the soul connection, where we belong, and the home of God, the house of light. What we need to do is understanding, the more and more to understand the ins and outs of things, the cause and the effect, and where we need to have compassion in relationship to all that, and understandings will come. And the outcome will be positive outlook, and we're really going to be entering into this new year with a great new deal of new energies. Well, I hope this resonates with you, that you prepare for this liberated future. I'm going to finish with a song. It's an old song that's called Santa Claus is Coming to Town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yes, he's on its way. He's got toys all over the sleigh. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, we do want the toys, and we've been zen. We don't need so much of, but it's kind of nice to have the toys, and we'll be grateful for having them so we can play. Life was created as we need the celebration of the life that is given by the Creator, and everything we do is getting us closer. We all want to have more of that source energy. The observer of the day, from the angel perspective, is well-being. With the highest wisdom is forgiveness. It's very important to continue to cultivate forgiveness, not to dwell on the past so much. What we need to understand is the dreams. Continue to cultivate your dreams, your vision, very, very essential. What needs to be done is the departing. There is really a turning point that is right here. And the outcome is action. We're moving into a phase of action. We're going to be divine love, will, and wisdom in action. So all of that is really is going to be really happening as we stay close to our heart and continue to cultivate your sense of connection. I thank you so very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.